The TikTok algorithm has recently changed, and if you don't adapt to the number of times you need to be posting now, or what kind of content you're creating, or even the format you're choosing, or the length of content you're creating, you're going to see a massive decrease in the amount of views and the amount of followers that you're getting right now. And I guarantee that you've already started to see this stuff. But don't worry, all you have to do is implement the changes that I share with you in this video, and you're going to see massive growth. In fact, this creator implemented these changes, gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days. And this creator did the same thing, except they gained over 400,000 followers. And best of all of these creators were in the same exact shoes that you're in right now. They didn't know what to post, didn't know how long to create their post, didn't even know what time to post, and this video is going to solve all of those things for you. First and foremost, we need to cover the best lengths of content right now. The first best length is going to be 6 to 7 seconds long. The second, 17 to 21 seconds long. And then finally, videos over 60 seconds long. Videos over 60 seconds long are very important. Now, if you would have asked me 6 months ago if you should do this, I would have said absolutely not. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said absolutely not. But in today's era of TikTok, it's incredibly important because TikTok is trying to monetize. And the way that they're doing this is by allowing you to make videos that are over 60 seconds long, and they're going to pay you a substantial amount of money for this. In fact, I know an endless amount of creators with 10, 15, 20,000 followers that are making thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars a month simply by creating videos that are over 60 seconds long. So you need to make sure that you actually get good at creating content that's in this length. But we can't stop there. You also need to make sure that you're creating content that's hitting the right analytics. And the first analytic that you need to make sure that you're paying attention to is that you're retaining 70% of people in the first 3 seconds. And if you don't know how to do it, I have a 3-step system that is going to make it incredibly easy for you to do this. First, you need to lead with a question. Most creators lead with giving away the whole entire point of the video, which makes it so people don't have to watch a piece of content or they're not curious about what's going to be coming next. So if you lead with a question, it's naturally going to intrigue your ideal target audience. They're going to watch your piece of content. More than 70% of them are going to stay for the first 3 seconds, and boom, that's going to allow TikTok to push out your content like crazy. The second thing that you could do is open up with a statement that is contradictory to what your audience typically believes. For example, if you're a fitness creator, you could do something along the lines of, you don't have to diet to lose weight, or you don't have to do cardio to lose weight. Here's how. And then finally, you need to make sure that you're either showing an image or a clip that actually goes along with whatever you're trying to teach people, or whatever you're trying to hook them in with, or whatever you're trying to entertain them with. For example, if you make a video about a house on Zillow and you're not showing that house on Zillow, then you are operating from a really bad area because people are just seeing you. They're not seeing the thing that you're trying to show them or see the thing that you're trying to teach them. Another great example of this, if you want to make a video about Minecraft better be showing in your first 3 seconds. If it's not, people aren't going to think your content's actually about Minecraft, and that is why they're going to drop off of the post, never to come back, and it's going to decrease the amount of people that watch you in the first 3 seconds of your video, and that is why your video is not getting pushed out on TikTok. Or you might be making this next mistake. For example, you might be making the mistake of not doubling down on posts that are driving the majority of new user growth for you. And an easy way for you to figure out how to do this is by thanking today's video sponsor, Metricool. If you want to schedule out your posts, you want to save time as a creator, or you want to have more in-depth analytics so that you can actually improve on your content, you need to make sure that you go to the pinned comment below and sign up for a 30-day free trial. In fact, if you use code Robert, they're going to give you access to any of their premium plans free for the next 30 days. If you're tired of feeling like you're operating in the dark, you don't know what kind of content is actually resonating with your audience, then you need to make sure that you sign up so that you can create custom reports and get better analytics for how you can create better TikToks. Or maybe you don't know what's trending within your niche and you don't know what length to create your posts. Again, Metricool solves that. All you have to do is go to the pinned comment below and you can get started today for free. And again, use code Robert and you're going to get 30 days access to any of their premium plans. What are you waiting for? I strongly suggest that you use this if you want to know what is trending in your niche, what length you should be creating your posts, and you want access to better insights and analytics so that you could grow quicker on TikTok. But we can't stop there, because I also need to make sure that you're taking advantage of the features that TikTok is pushing like crazy right now. For example, they're pushing stitches like absolutely crazy. They're pushing sludge content like crazy, and green screens. And there's a reason that they're pushing all of this content. If you think about what a green screen has in common with sludge content, has in common with stitched content, what is it? It's all that you're able to leverage a hook from somewhere else, and there's more than one thing showing in your video. The worst thing that you can have on TikTok right now is just you talking to a screen. In fact, a video like this this clip right now would not do well on TikTok. Why? Because there's not B-roll over it. There's not something else over it behind me on the green screen, like an article telling you how to grow on TikTok, or that the algorithm has just changed, or something similar to that. So what do you need to do in your content? You need to make sure that you're implementing those 3 features so that there's more than just you and your content. I'm sure that as a content creator, you might feel lonely sometimes, or feel like your job is doing something with nothing else around. Unless you create content with several people, then obviously you don't feel that way. But if you aren't able to do that, or don't think that you can do that, you need to be using sludge content, green screens, and stitches so that you can take advantage of things that people are already talking about, formats that already work on TikTok, and understand that all TikTok is trying to do is push content to people that is similar to the content that they've watched in the past. Somebody watched a video in the past with a green screen, or sludge content, or a stitch. Well, guess what? When you then begin to do that in your content's going to get shown to that potential audience, and this is going to increase the amount of views and the amount of followers that you're getting right now. Now, this last tip is by far the most important thing when it comes to this current TikTok algorithm, and that is that you need to be following this checklist. 1, you need to make sure that your post is the best length. Secondly, you need to make sure it's in the best format. And third, you need to make sure that it's on a topic that people actually care about within your niche. And here's how you're going to do this. Before you end up creating anything on TikTok, I want you to do a search for the idea that you have. If you don't see videos that were made in the last 7 to 14 days, throw the idea out because it's not going to work. If you do see videos, I want you to take note of what format they're in, what their hook looks like, and what the topic is. And the reason that you want to do this is because you want to create content that looks like that. No, I am not telling you to copy these people. I'm simply telling you to make sure that your content looks like that, because if your content doesn't look like that, and you need to be a little harsher with yourself here. I'm not saying to be a perfectionist, but you do need to be a little hard. For example, if you watch your video and you watch your competitor's video and they say 10 words in 5 seconds and you say 3 words in 10 seconds, well, guess what? The pacing of your video is completely off, and that's going to be the reason that you're not getting views. Or maybe they have captions coming up on the screen and you don't. Well, why do you think their content's getting pushed out? Because the captions are getting people's attention and you don't have that, so your content's not getting anybody's attention. Back to the beginning of the video, you're not hitting that 70% mark, which is that you need 70% of people still watching after the first 3 seconds, and boom, that's why your video isn't getting views. So you need to make sure that you're taking these things into consideration before you end up posting your video, or even before you end up filming and editing a video, because the majority of you are wasting your time when it comes to filming and editing because you're creating content that you never would have posted if you went to the checklist of, is this a trending topic? Is it a trending format? And am I doing it the right length? So please make sure you're doing those things. And finally, you need to make sure that you're posting at the right time on TikTok. In fact, I just created a new video about it. You can watch right here. If you want to know the best time to post to hit the audience that you're trying to hit, I'll see you over here. Thank you so much for watching.